have identified an alien footprint here. Notice the ultra long toe beside the big toe. And then, okay, they might have teleported out of here because the footprints stop. They don't turn around, they just stop. This is a mystery. Gugu-Gee's Jakarta Priij. Spread the love, humans. On this adventure, I was able to explore the beautiful little community of Half Moon Bay. I had a fantastic lunch, a lovely walk on the beach where I saw horses, and lastly, the best part, a late afternoon hike through some gorgeous redwoods. But first, downtown Half Moon Bay. There are lots of little fun shops and eateries along the main drag, but what I finally decided on for lunch was a little bit off the main street. This is where I would like to eat, Dad's Luncheonette. You can see that the locals like this place, and you actually sit outside in the parking lot. The food was really delicious, and sometimes they sell out and close early, so call ahead if planning to drop by later in the day. So you want to make a turn towards the beach at Poplar Street. I am at Half Moon Bay Beach, and it's very windy, as you can probably tell. And there's a beach, a trail to the beach, and then there's a trail kind of along the top of the cliff. So we've come down to the green waves of the beach, and there are the little mini cliffs. It seems very green today instead of blue. It's interesting. I wonder if it's the light or if it's the color of the water in this area. Wow, there's some horses coming down the steps. They're pretty good on the steps. I hope they don't trip. Wow, it's pretty amazing. This horse does not want to go down the steps. I don't blame him. I think this is the leader. She's on the horse. It's like, I can do this. Follow me. There you go, buddy. You did it. I think that one was the leader on the blonde horse. The tour leader. I had tried my afternoon hiking spot earlier, but there was no parking, so I went to the beach and then came back to try it again later. Okay, Gugu-Gee-ans and humans, we are going on a beautiful hike here near Half Moon Bay, and it's called Purisima Creek Redwoods Preserve. And it's really hard to find parking here, generally. But we're here late. We're here at like 5 o'clock, so we have about an hour of sunlight left. And at 5 o'clock on a Saturday, there is parking. But we were here an hour ago, and not a spot to be had. There's not a lot of parking. So just kind of take your chances, I guess. But this is going to be great. I've seen some pictures of this where I'm excited. Let's go. Okay, we're about to enter the wilderness. Cool. So there are actually two trails into this little path, one on either side of the creek from what I can tell. And went about 1/8 of a mile down that path and decided I wanted to try this path because it seems to go a little closer to the creek. So we're gonna see. I'm sure they're both great paths, but we're just gonna try that. Oh, there's another way you can go too, but we're gonna go here to the right. That's a nice sound, eh? I like that sound. This is cool, straight up the hill. And you can see the light peeking through at the top. I don't know if you can get a sense from this trail of how dark it is. I think that moving digital capture is a little more light than it actually is. Is that a face there? You see the face, can you see it? Now you can't unsee it. Yes, oh wise tree. So the trail that I was on was leading up into the hills, mountains. So I decided to come back across to the other trail again. Anyway, it's all beautiful. You know how sometimes you see something out of the corner of your eye? It's an optical illusion, obviously, but it sometimes looks like somebody's walking for a moment, and then you look over there and there's nothing. I've had a couple of those. Spooky. Here's another face in this rock. See it? See it? See it? Now you can't unsee it. This tree is cool because it has kind of a curve to it. It's like a tree cluster when one of them has a curve. Pretty display of light up there at the top. Light on the top of the hill or mountain. So, we've come to the first real trail sign here. It looks like we've hiked about a mile from the parking lot. And there's some other trails you can take off. We're running out of sunlight, so going to be heading back quite soon in about 5-10 minutes or so. So this is really cool. It's a little hard to see, but it appears that there's some trees growing out of this toppled tree. I don't know if we'll be able to see that in this light, but pretty cool. Just here. Just a beautiful spot in the creek. Beautiful sound. I'm not gonna say anything. Rabbittown Gulch Trail. That's an interesting name. It's a trail that goes back the other direction from the way I'm heading. So I think the trail sort of heads more and more uphill and losing sunlight, so I think this is the point where I'm going to turn around and head back. But such a great hike today. I'm so glad I did this. Hope you had fun too. I hope you're taking care of your human body as I'm taking care of my human body, and I'll see you next week. By the way, very quickly, if you like the show, consider Buy Me a Coffee to help support the show. Buy Me a Coffee is a great way for creators and artists to accept one-time support or membership ongoing from their fans for the price of a coffee. Go to buymeacoffee.com/BrainFire to help the show. Thank you. I wanna buy a Winnebago.
some coffee and some bagels and get out of here to where the weather